All right, so let's start off seated on a block, and we're not going to stay here too long, but just grab a block anyway because it's better for your spine. And come into supported Sukhasana. So block flat, horizontal underneath your seat. Hands on your thighs, close your eyes. And then open your eyes actually real quick and look at your knees. If your knees are in line or higher than your hips, I want you to scoot a little more forward on your block so your knees point down in the direction of the earth and the hips are higher than the knees. Good. Sit tall, take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Gentle sigh out the mouth. Snuggle in right here. Sure? I'm sure. Your Shonda don't care. Do that again. Big inhale through the nose. Big sigh out the mouth. And with your eyes closed, just notice how your body feels. Pay particular attention to your jaw, your neck, and your shoulders. Notice if there's any tension, any tightness. Usually that's a spot that we carry a lot, right? And energetically, the right shoulder kind of indicates that you're carrying other people's stuff. Like we're letting other people's stuff and trying to, help them and control them-ish, even though that's not the intention, but we want to guide them because we think we know what's right. And sometimes it's our kids or our spouse or family members. And we can get a little bit bound up on the right side when we have that going on. So just notice if there's anything there. Maybe roll the right shoulder up and back a couple times. And just see if that shoe fits. And then pay particular attention to the left side as you stop rolling out the right. And this is our stuff. This is the stuff that we're caring about ourselves. Is there enough self-care in your day? Is there too much on your plate? How are you feeling about that? What story are you telling yourself about that? So roll out the left shoulder a couple times. See if there's anything sticky there, any tightness there. And then find stillness, breathe. One of my favorite stories about putting down what you're carrying is the story of the two monks. The two monks that are traveling to the monastery. And they're traveling over these hills and down this, back pathway, this road through these fields. And they come across a river. And there's a woman standing at one side of the river in this beautiful dress. And she asks the monks if they could help her get to the other side, right? And the monks have taken a vow never to touch a woman. So the younger monk just puts his head down and keeps walking, pays no attention, starts to cross the river. The older monk just literally picks her up, puts her on his shoulders, carries her across the river, puts her down at the other side of the river, and continues on his journey. And the younger monk, with all his judgments about someone in his life, right? His right shoulder's hiking up, he's getting all tense, and his mind's going crazy, and these judgments are happening, and he's getting really stressed about this thing that happened, and he's carrying it with him literally all the way back to the monastery. And he's wondering how his older monk could have broken his vows and did what he did. So when we get back to the monastery, he finally asks the older monk, he's like, I can't hold it in any longer. How could you have carried that woman across the river? How could you have broken your vows and carried her across the river? And the older monk simply just says to the younger monk, I put her down on the other side of the river. Why haven't you? So as you begin your day, new month, shifting into a new season, what are you carrying with you that's not yours? What are you carrying with you that is yours but no longer serves you, that it's time to put down? And sometimes we don't realize the weight of something that we've been carrying until we put it down. So at least for the next 75 minutes, put it down, see what happens, see how it feels. See if it's worthwhile to pick it back up when you leave. Setting an intention for yourself, for your practice, practice of life. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Let the journey begin. Big inhale through the nose. Then on the exhale, surrender head to heart. Bring the chin towards the chest. Bring the forehead in the direction of the fingertips. Take a moment to honor what's here. And as you lift your chin, open up your eyes. Let's take a collective breath together. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Okay, come off of your block and then come onto hands and knees, but grab your 2 blocks. Cara, I'm going to give you this one, and you're going to be my model. And then I want you to come to hands and knees, tabletop position. Take your 2 blocks flat and vertical. So they're running long ways at shoulder distance apart. Put your hands on it for a moment in your tabletop. That's shoulder distance. Good. And then I want you to press your hips towards your heels. Come into extended child's pose, hands on blocks. Yeah. And I want you to get your palms flat on the block. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And as you press the palms down onto the blocks, just notice what you feel in your shoulders as you do this. Draw the low belly in to support the lower back. See if you've got the knees separated enough so the inner thighs are supporting the outer ribs. Take a moment just to be here. Breathe. Then I want you to take your hands, hopefully your mat is nice and sticky, take the palms of your hands to the very front edge of your block. So again, watch Cara here if you need to. She's gonna slide her hands to the front of the blocks, the block that's closest to you, part of the block that's close to you. Push into the block and push your hips closer to your heels. Breathe into your low back here. Bring the hands here. And then pull, yeah. Nice. And slow, come forward to tabletop position. Move your blocks, one to the right side, one to the left side of your mat. Come back to tabletop without the blocks. Thread the needle. Inhale, take your right arm, sweep it out to the right and then up to the sky. Open up the chest. Exhale, arm underneath the body and through. Turning your gaze to the left, take your right cheek literally all the way down to the mat. Keep your left elbow bent and your left palm planted for just a moment. I want you to push into the earth with your left hand. See if you can push the left shoulder higher. Dive the right arm through just a little bit more. Open up your hands. Let go of whatever you're carrying here. Then if you want to extend your left arm out, go for that here. Breathe. Slowly bending back into your left elbow, plant your left palm. Inhale, take your right arm, reach it back out to the right, then up to the sky. Exhale, lower the right hand back down. Do a couple shoulder flosses before you switch sides. So keeping out of your low back, keep the low belly in. Inhale, pull the chest down through the arms. Create a valley between the shoulder blades. Exhale, I want you to create a mound. Press the space in between the shoulder blades up. And then just start to kind of move between those 2 directions. Let's get about 2 more. And then find neutral, find stillness. Left arm, inhale, left arm out to the left, then up to the sky. Exhale, dive the left arm underneath and through, gazing to the right, left cheek lowers to the floor. Start here with the right palm planted. Push into the right palm, allow your right shoulder to lift higher, dive the left arm through just a little bit more. And as you open up the left hand, let anything go that you're carrying here. You added on some pieces to the other side, match it here. Bending back into your right elbow, plant your right palm, feel the earth. Inhale, take your left arm out to the left and up to the sky. Exhale, lower left hand down. Couple more shoulder flosses here. So inhale, pulling the chest through the arms. Exhale, pressing the space in between the shoulder blades up. Do that a few more times. Keeping the hips over the knees, find neutral. Begin to walk the arms forward, come into melting hearts. I want you to start walking your hands a little wider than shoulder distance. So go a little wider out with the hands. Spread your fingers wide. Melt the chest closer to the earth. Maybe the tip of the nose or the third eye touch. Then I want you to spread the fingers really, really wide. Roll all the way to the pinky edge of your hand so the palms lift and face one another. See if that feels more spacious in the neck and shoulder region. Nice, yeah? Good, flatten out the palms. Walk your hands back almost all the way. Stop about 2 inches shy. Curl the toes. Pause, breathe. Inhale the breath. And then watch here, guys. On the exhale, just float the knees and the shins up off the mat. So you're in this little bear curl, right? Okay, what I want you to do, I want you to start to lift the hips up, keep the bend in the knees, and then push your chest towards your thighs. And I want you to press powerfully into the fingertips, root into the knuckle of the index finger and the thumb. And then I want you to push the floor away. Get longer from wrists to shoulders, from shoulders to hips. Inhale the breath. Exhale, straighten out the legs. Find yourself in downward facing dog. Bend the right knee, straighten the left. Pause. Can you press your chest closer to your right thigh? Can you press your left heel closer to the floor? Switch, bend the left knee, straighten the right. Pressing the chest closer to the left thigh, press your right heel closer to the earth. Then straighten out both legs. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, lift back up, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, lift back up, downward facing dog. One more time, inhale into plank, this time pause. On the exhale, low plank, elbows and forearms make their way down onto the mat. Elbows stacked directly under shoulders. Spread your fingers wide, turn the palms open to the mat. Take the feet at least hip distance apart. Drive the heels back, forearms root, side of the toes lift. Notice if you're looking back. Can you look straight down? Noticing the length in the back of the neck without lifting the chin. Lift the back of your head a millimeter more. Hold and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale first. Exhale, lower to Sphinx. Lower the pelvis, the tops of the thighs, the tops of the feet go flat. Elbows stay under shoulders, keeping the fingers spread wide. Inhale, pull the chest through the arms. Stay here, and on the exhale, can you spin your biceps more forward? Claw the mat with your fingertips, kind of grip the earth. Inhale, pull the chest forward even more. Keep the chin parallel to the floor, and then without lifting the chin, take the back of the head a millimeter back again. Strengthening some of the neck muscles. Big inhale. Exhale, lower the chest, slide the palms back in line with your outer ribs. Good. Baby cobra. Inhale the breath. Exhale, lift the back of the head, the back of the heart, the head of the arm bones lifts. Contract the glutes, and then inhale, float the palms up off the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the palms as you exhale. Good. Inhale the breath. Exhale, press the palms down and then curl the chest up. Maybe come up 6, 7 inches off the floor. Use the arms more. Spin the biceps forward. Stay here. Big inhale, ribs expand. Exhale, lower down. Curl the toes, drive through the heels, firm through the thighs. Inhale, press the floor away. Find plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Paddle out the legs a couple more times just to get some heat moving into the lower legs. Then come all the way up to the very tippy tops of your toes. As you straighten the legs, lift your hips. Put a big bend into your knees again. Come back into that bear curl. Press the chest towards the thighs. Let your shins come closer to the earth. Let them hover from the floor. Look halfway up the mat. Feel your core load up like a spring. When ready, step or float to the top of the mat and forward fold. Measure out about 2 fist distance between the feet. Inhale, root to rise. Reach the arms out and then up. Exhale, palms touch. Bring hands to prayer in front of your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Reach high, firm the thighs. Exhale, palms touch, bend the knees, butt back, sink the hips. And then double check. Sometimes the groin's tight and the knees buckle in. See if you can get the knees in line with second toes. So maybe the thighs press out a little bit. Good. I want you to leave your low back alone. Support it wherever it just landed. So let your body's natural wisdom kick in, but support it there. So take the bottom of the ribs, hug in. Take the frontal hip points, hug in. Sink the butt back a little more. Then reach the arms straight out in front of you. Inhale the breath. Exhale, sweep your right arm down and then back to open the chest. Inhale, right arm comes forward. Exhale, sweep your left arm down and then back to open the chest. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, sweep right arm down and then back. Inhale, right arm forward. Exhale, sweep left arm down and then back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, sweep both arms back. Sink the hips more. Lift the head of the arm bones higher. Breathe 5, 4, 3, 2. Urdhva Hastasana. Straighten the legs. Inhale, arms sweep. Exhale, palms touch. Hands return to heart. Okay. Inhale, sweep the arms out and then up. Exhale, hinge from the hips and pull. Give me a little bend into the right knee, straighten the left. Come onto your fingertips or put a block under your hands. So you need something to press into with the hands. It's going to change what you can find in your pose. So if there's a bend in the left leg, definitely put hands on blocks. Pull the chest closer to the top of the right thigh. Then slowly begin to walk your hands a few inches to the right. Bring the weight very, very slightly forward on your left foot. Pull the chest closer to the outer right thigh. Bring the chin towards the chest. Walk the hands back to center. Bend the left knee, straighten the right. Pause here. Pull the chest closer to the left thigh. Notice if there's pressure in the back of the right knee. Get the weight to come forward slightly if that's happening. And then walk your hands over to the left a few inches. Pull the chest closer to the outer left thigh. Bring the chin closer to the chest. Breathe. Walk your hands back to center. Straighten out both legs. Press your palms either onto the mat or onto the block. Straighten the legs. Lift the hips. Isometrically pull the heels apart. Lift the kneecaps. Contract the quads. Now you're opening up the hamstrings. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull deeper. Stay for another inhale. Soften the knees. Exhale, plant the palms. Step or jump back into plank pose. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, either knees down first or lower down slow, steady, one straight line. Intimidation cobra. As you arrive, come onto your fingertips. Walk your fingertips out to the right and to the left. So your wrists are a little wider than your elbows. Play with the breath, guys. So once you lift the legs, lengthen them out. Take the feet and the legs at least hip distance apart. Give yourself some room. Roll the shoulders up and back a couple of times. Notice if one side is sticky. Let your body communicate to you and let yourself listen. Tip of the nose down. Stay down for the inhale today. Exhale, roll the shoulders up and back around the fingertips. Peel the chest up. And then pay particular attention to the bottom of your pelvis. From the bottom of the pelvis, lengthen to your belly button. From the belly button, lengthen back down to the bottom of the pelvis. Spin the biceps forward. Now inhale right here. Breath does the rest. Exhale, lower down. Let's do it again. Make sure you're contracting your glutes. Roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale here. Exhale, curl the spine up. Contract your glutes strong. Again, get longer from the tip of the pelvis to the belly button. Biceps forward. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Palms flat next to the ribs. Curl the toes from the thighs. Inhale, plank, push the floor away. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, send your right leg high, three-legged dog. On the exhale, right knee, right elbow. Stay here till you finish the exhale. Inhale, sweep the right leg back up. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Finish the breath. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, right knee, right shoulder, pause and hold. Can you lower the right knee down about a little bit past your elbow and then slide it back up? Lower it down a little bit past your elbow and then slide it back up. Lower a little bit past your elbow, slide back up and hold. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, right foot steps forward in between your hands. Lower the left knee down. Take the hands to the top of your right thigh. Back your shoulders over your hips and your hips over your left knee. Contract your glutes. Good. Root down with the hands on the thigh, lift through the crown of the head, take an inhale, and then exhale, just a little lunge. Take the hips and pelvis forward. Inhale, sweep the arms out and then up. Exhale, left hand, give yourself a pat on the back. Right hand to left elbow, spin your left bicep more towards the back wall. Ribs in. Inhale, lift the ribs out of the hips. Exhale, side bend over to the right, and I want you to pay attention to right here along the left outer rib. So your lats, your intercostals, your serratus, I want you to lengthen from here. Come over a little bit more. Maybe gaze up and to the left. Come over a little bit more. Inhale the breath. Exhale, hook your left elbow over your right thigh. Turn this into prayer twist, facing the right wall. Yep, let the hips and pelvis sink forward a little here. Double check that your right knee's directly over your left tricep against your right thigh. I want you to feel your right hip pull back, your left hip come forward, twist deeper if you can. Ground into your right heel, curl through your left toes. Ground into your right heel, pick up your left knee. We're going to move right here just to warm up the glutes, guys. So just a little bit. Make sure you're pushing a lot of weight into your right heel. Bend your left knee almost all the way down. And then bring it back up. All the weight in the right heel. Bend the left knee down. Bring it back up. Bend the left knee down. Bring it back up. One more. Bend the left knee down. Bring it back up. And then see if you could twist just a little bit more. Okay, one more big inhale. Exhale, left hand to the inside of the right foot. Right arm reach it high to the sky. Big twist. Left leg strong. Spiral your left inner thigh up to rotate your ribs more to the right. Reach higher. Big inhale. Exhale, lower right hand down. Step back into plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, either knees down first or lower down slow, steady and strong. Slide the palms in line with the bottom of your ribs this time. Toes in, heels out. Inner thigh should be pointing up a little bit. Let the legs go. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, half cobra, maybe higher. Engaging the glutes, lengthen from the tip of the pelvis to the navel. The tip of the pelvis stays down, biceps forward. Inhale, let the breath expand. Exhale and lower down. Curl the toes, drive through the heels, firm through the thighs. Inhale, push the floor away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, pause. Finish the breath. Inhale, go back up for more. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, aim higher. Inhale, left leg goes back up. Exhale, left knee, left shoulder. So get it up as high as you can, and we're only lowering a few inches. Lower the knee, just lower than the elbow, and then slide higher than the elbow. Lower the knee, lower than the elbow, and then higher than the elbow. Two more. One more. Bring it up, pause. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot steps forward in between your hands. Lower the right knee gently down. Bring the hands to the left thigh, back shoulders over hips, hips over right knee. Super important to contract the right glute. And if the hands root down, make sure knees over heel. Hands root down, lift up. Contract more. Big inhale. Exhale, hips and pelvis, take the lunge. Then add the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms out and then up. Reach high. Exhale, right hand pats you on the back. Left hand to right elbow. Can you spin your right bicep back a little bit more? Draw front ribs into back ribs. Inhale, lift the ribs out of the hips. Exhale, side bend over to the left. And then pay attention again to the outer part of your right rib cage. Below the armpit, right in the rib section, the lats. Rotate the right lat, right rib back a little more. Breathe right there, lengthen right there. This can impact your shoulder flexion ability. Good. Okay, remember, keeping this right elbow, your left knee. Hook it over your left thigh. Bring your hands to prayer center of the chest. Good. Let the hips sink forward a little bit here. And as you press powerfully down into your left heel, pay attention to the connection to the left hamstring and glute. Right toes curl. Ground the left heel to pick up the right knee. So make the glute do the work. Rotate the ribs. All right. Feel the energy of the left heel grounding down. I'll do this one with you. Nice and slow. Bend the right knee, but press into the left heel strong. And then press into the left heel, right knee comes back up. Let's do 3 more. Bending the right knee, lowering it down. Pressing the left heel to bring it back up. Use the left glute. Bend the right knee, lower it. And then bring it back up. 1 more. Bend the right knee, lower, pause. And then bring it back up. Straighten out the right leg. Ground through the left heel. Twist deeper if it's there. Yeah. Makes you breathe a lot. Okay, 1 more big inhale. Exhale, right hand to the inside of the left foot. Left arm goes high to the sky. Right leg so strong. And as you drive your right heel back, turn your right inner thigh higher to take your left shoulder back more. Find neck connection. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hand down. Step forward, forward fold. Good. Measure out 2 fist widths between your feet. Press down into something. So if the hands are not touching the ground with straight legs, hands go on a block. If you've got straight legs, get them more energized. So I want you to lift your kneecaps, contract the front of the thighs, isometrically pull the heels apart, spiral the inner thighs back. There's your hamstrings. Breathe into them. Big inhale, guys. Exhale, hinge and pull more. All right, here we go. Inhale, rise. Sweep the arms out and then up. Exhale, palms touch. Bring hands to prayer in front of your heart. Slow and steady today. Okay. Inhale, the arms out wide like airplane wings, palms forward. Exhale, left elbow underneath the right. Elbows in line with shoulders. Find your breath. Inhale first. Exhale, butt back sinks the hips. Ground powerfully into your right heel. Pick up your left heel. And then pulse up and down. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, full eagle. Left up to wrap over the right. Again, dry catch. Squeeze the legs together. Butt back. Sink the hips lower. Beautiful. Hug in a little bit more. And then get the elbows and the knees in one line. So usually the knees need to go a little bit to the left. Elbows maybe a little bit to the right. Can you get your elbows closer to the top of the left knee? We're going to slowly come up, step back into star pose. So unwrap slow, step your left leg back, turn your entire body to the left wall. Arms go up, toes turn out wide. Big inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips for goddess. Double check that the knees and toes are pointing same direction. And then take the hands to the tops of the thighs, fingers on the inside, thumbs on the outside. And let's get the shoulders a little bit more. Thought this thing was falling. Okay, ready? Take your right shoulder, roll it in, and then a little bounce in the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll the left shoulder up and back. Oh, that feels good. Take the left shoulder, roll it down and in, and then pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll the left shoulder up and back. Back to the right. Right shoulder rolls down and in. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll the right shoulder up and back. Left shoulder rolls down and in. Pulse. 5, 3, 2. Roll the left shoulder up and in. Hands to prayer. Lower the hips. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, star pose. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Exhale, arms come parallel to the floor. Left toes turn in, right toes turn forward. Warrior 2. Turn your left toe slightly in so the outer edge is not parallel to the back of the mat, but then press your left thigh back around the center of your left heel down. Counter that by taking your left rib a little bit more to the left and back. Arms are strong, eyes are forward. Turn your right toes a millimeter more to the right. Lengthen from right groin through right inner knee. Nice. And slow. Inhale into side angle pose. Right forearm, right thigh just above the knee. Sweep and reach the left arm across your body. Now what happens if you try to rotate your left hip back? Do you feel this pinch here? That's not a good pinch. Keep the left hip slightly forward. Round it here. Take the left rib cage the opposite direction like you're wringing out like a towel or something, right? Reach to the left fingertips. Stay with it. Slowly transition to Trikonasana. Straighten out the right leg. Take your right hand to a block. Left arm goes straight up to the sky. To the head to set up the block. Try hand on block. Push down into the block. Pull your right hip closer to the back wall. Left arm reach it higher to the sky, broad chest. If you press your left thigh back in space, ground the left heel more. Allow the left frontal hip to roll forward 1 millimeter. Then sweep your left arm across your body to the front of the room. Reach and lengthen through the left fingertips strong. We're going back into side angle, guys. I want you to get a block. Put a block under your right hand. And then put the bend back into your right knee. Put the block outside of your right ankle if it's not there already. And then reach the left arm across your body. We're going to come back to this pose one more time today. So we got to master it. You okay? Okay, we're going to play with this. Ready? Here's the left arm. Inhale, sweep it back. Look back. Exhale, reach it across, rotate the ribs open. Do it again. Inhale, sweep the left arm back. Exhale, reach it across, roll the ribs open. One more. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, reach it across. Pause here. Press your left thigh back in space. Press your right knee into your right bicep. Left hip forward. Left rib back. Breathe. Go higher with the block if you want. Go higher, ready? Yeah, put the bend back into the knee. Stay for one more breath, guys. Big inhale. Exhale, go slow, runner's lunge. Hands frame right foot. Step forward, forward fold. Good. Inhale, rise. Sweep the arms out and then up. Exhale, palms touch. Bring hands to prayer in front of your heart. Take a moment to breathe. And then double check real quick, guys. Put a block at the left side of your mat. I forgot to say that earlier on the other one. Now we're ready. All right, ready? And then come back like you never left. Inhale, take the arms out wide, east and west. Exhale, I want right elbow underneath the left. Elbows in line with shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, butt back, sink the hips low. A lot of energy in your left heel. Right heel comes up. Maybe a little pulse. And then when ready, guys, full ego, right leg up, wrap it around the left thigh. Squeeze the legs together nice and strong. A little bit more energy in the left heel. That's going to protect the knee, guys. 2/3 of the weight is in the heel. Butt back, lower the hips. Hug in with the inner legs. That helps to flush the lymph system. Get rid of toxins, right? That's what we come to do. Physically, mentally, emotionally. Line up the elbows, the belly button, and the knees. So maybe knees go a little right. Butt back, lower the hips. So you can take your elbows closer to the top of the right thigh. Slowly start to come up and then open up into star. So unwrap the legs, unwrap the arms. Inhale, arms up, high toes turn out wide. Exhale, bend the knees, pass through goddess. Hands to prayer right in front of the heart. Ground into the heels, pulse up and down. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, down and hold on 1. What's harder for us, holding still or moving around? Close your eyes, breathe through it. Push through it. Find the stillness, admit the discomfort. Can you breathe through it? Can you stay in the fire a little bit longer? Come down 1 more inch. Breathe 5, 4, 3, 2, eyes open, inhale, star. Stay in star. Maybe shake out the legs. And then slow exhale into warrior 2. Left toes forward, right toes turn in. Arms come parallel to the floor. So if you're used to setting the right foot up with the foot parallel to the back edge of the mat, that's not wrong. But where we're going, I want the toes turned slightly in. Yep. Get a little bit more length from left inner groin through left inner knee. So sometimes it's helpful to take your left toes, turn them a tiny bit more to the left. Ground into the left heel, press your right thigh back in space. And as your right thigh gets stronger, I want you to allow your right frontal hip to roll forward slightly. Take your right rib back the opposite way. It even applies in this pose. Nice. All right, ready? Inhale into side angle. Left forearm just above the knee on the thigh. Sweep and reach the right arm across your body. Stay here, and on the exhale, right leg strong, right heel grounds. Allow the right frontal hip to roll a millimeter forward and down. Lock it in position. Take the right ribs, roll it back the opposite way. Open the ribs, open the chest. Get longer from right fingertips through right heel. Get longer from right heel out through the right fingertips. Breathe. Left knee in line with second or toe. The lefty pressing to the left. Get your block ready. Trikonasana. Stand your block up tall. Straighten out your front leg. Right arm, take it straight up to the sky. As you press your right thigh back in space, draw the tips of the shoulder blades closer in. Put a little more energy under the ball onto the left big toe. Externally rotate your left thigh. So I want the knee to point straight forward, just a little bit. And then once again, allow the right frontal hip to roll a millimeter forward. Lock it in. Ground from right hip through right heel. Sweep and reach the right arm across your body. Feel all that length, all that space. Can you rotate the right rib back any amount more? Stay with it. Breathe. Oh, so good. Maybe go higher with a block one level. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. All right, ready, guys? Nice and slow. Bend back into your left knee. Extended side angle. Keep your left hand on the block. Maybe take it down a level. And as the arm reaches across the body, get ready to move, but legs get set first. Right heel grounds. Left heel grounds. Inhale, right arm, reach it back to the back wall. Exhale, reach the right arm up and across. Rotate the ribs. Again, inhale, sweep the right arm back. Exhale, reach it across, rotate the ribs. We got one more. Inhale, reach the right arm back. Stronger, rotate just from the ribs. Awesome, nice lines, guys. One more big inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Blocks to the side. This time, step back into plank pose. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Slide the palms in line with the bottom of your ribs. Lift and lengthen out the legs. Tip of the nose on the mat. Stay here. Center yourself. Stay down on the inhale today. Exhale, press the palms down. Squeeze the glutes. Push yourself up. Spin the biceps forward. Contract the glutes more. Inhale, let the breath do the rest. Exhale and lower down. Press back through a child's pose. Hips to heels, forehead to floor. You know those fun little things that we do in between these big poses? We're going to do one of those. So come forward onto hands and knees. I'm going to steal Kara's blocks. Actually, I'm going to have her demo it. And as you come to hands and knees, remember how we started with the blocks flat and vertical? So find that, but then I want you to take your blocks slightly wider than shoulder distance. So if you were shoulder distance with the arms in between the blocks would be just outside of your pinky's edge. Does that make sense? And then she's going to lay on her belly and show you what she's going to do. She's going to show you what you're going to do. But the blocks need to be forward. So let me set you up better. You got straight arms. Arms are going to go straight. And the hands go inside of the blocks this time. So it's going to be a tiny bit narrow. I'm going to bring it a slight bit wider for her. All right, and that's all you need to see. The rest you'll be able to do. All right, so come into this position. Blocks flat and vertical. Arms reaching forward. Hands in between the blocks. If you're at home and you don't have blocks, you could still do this imaginary over some imaginary blocks. Forward so your hands are next to your blocks. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, ready? Inhale, I want you to lift the arms, the back of the head. Hands come over the blocks and reach towards the back wall. Exhale, lower the hands down to the earth, tip of the nose to the mat. Now the head comes down. That's one direction. Inhale, back of the head, arms lift, head of the arm bones lift, arms come forward, hover over the blocks. Exhale, bring the hands to the floor in between the blocks. Does that make sense so far? We got this? All right, here we go. Inhale, arms come up, float them over the blocks like you're swimming and they come to the back wall. Exhale, then they lower to the floor. So do you. Inhale, upper body comes up, arms come up, arms swim forward. Exhale, bring the hands to the floor in between the blocks. You got it. Inhale, arms up, swim them back to the back wall. Exhale, lower the arms and the forehead down. Inhale, arms in the back of the head, lift, arms swim forward. Exhale, lower the hands back in between the blocks. Keep going. Inhale, arms up, sweep the arms back to the back wall. Head of the arm bones lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back of the head, back of the heart, lift, arms swim. Exhale, lower down. Both directions. Inhale, arms up, swim the arms back. Exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale, arms up, head of the arm bones up, swim the arms forward. Exhale and lower down. All right, good stuff. Beautiful. Bend your right knee, reach back with your right hand, grab your right ankle, outside grip. Keep the left arm exactly where it is. Come onto your left fingertips, half bow. Start kicking into your right hand. So you start to feel the right shoulder lift up. Ready? And now here we go. Add it all together. Right leg drives up and back. Left arm reaches up and forward. Left leg lifts up and back. Lower the chin, back of the neck stays long. Left arm reaches forward. Right side, lift it up. Right side, kick it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Switch sides. Bend your left knee, grab left ankle, right arm forward. Start kicking into the left hand and notice how that resistance gives you some open space. Driving the left shin back. Here we go. Right arm, reach it up and forward. Back of the head, lift it up and forward. Right leg, lift it up and back. Kicking, reaching opposite directions. Good. Breathe. 5. Kick more. 4, 3, reach. 2, come up 1 more inch. And 1, lower down. Nice job. Press back into child pose. Press the hips to the heels. Bring the forehead to the floor. Come forward onto hands and knees, tabletop position. And just know where your strap is. Make sure it's within reach. Did you get a strap? I'm going to get you a strap. Okay. And then we're going to come into a down dog. Curl the toes, lift your hips, find downward facing dog. All right, ready? Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. What? Oh, thank you. Take your left foot 2 inches to the left, maybe 2 inches up. Turn your toes out on an angle and ground your left heel down. Keep a deep bend into your right knee. Reach your right arm to the back wall. Reach your left arm to the back. I want you to feel a stretch in your left heel as you anchor the outer edge down. Then deeper into the right knee, lift the head of the arm bones up. Get longer from left heel through crown of head. Stay with it, breathe. We don't spend a lot of time on our calves, right? They need it. Stay with it, 2 more breaths. Feel that? Ready? Inhale, sweep the arms out and then up. Exhale, lift from your left inner thigh, reach up through your fingertips. Then deeper into your right knee. Then take the arms behind your low back with or without your strap. So either interlace the hands or take the arms shoulder distance apart with the strap between. Good. Spin the biceps forward. Take an inhale, broad chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Bring the forehead towards the floor on the inside of the right knee or shin. Keep the left heel grounded. Bring the chin towards the chest. Close your eyes. Honor where you are. Honor who you are. 1 more big inhale. And on the exhale, bring both hands to the mat on the inside of your right foot and lower your left knee down. Good, so you should be a little bit wider than if you were going into a low lunge. This is where, if you've never done a bind, I'm going to show you with a strap how to prep it. Otherwise, I'm going to just take the strap and just put it over my low back like this. So if you've never quite done a bind, just get this ready. If you don't need it, you don't need it. Then I want you to take your right hand on the inside of the right foot, dive it underneath the thigh, and take the palm flat to the floor on the outside of the right foot. So far, so good? And then take your right arm, lift it up off the floor, turn the palm forward, thumb up, turn the palm down, thumb forward, turn the palm back, thumb down. And then take the back of your right hand to your right outer hip. Then do the same thing with the left. Left arm out to the left, palm forward, palm down, palm back. Bend the elbow, work on clasping your fingers somewhere along your right outer hip. If they don't clasp, there's your strap. Okay. Wherever you're at with it, be where you're at with it. We're going to stay for about 2 more breaths. Some of you are going to stay longer. And if you are ready for more, now's the time. Left toes curl, press through right heel, bring left knee up off floor. All this stuff you've done. If you want more, spin your left foot flat to face the left up. Come into bound side angle. Good. I want you to bring your pelvis slightly forward, lift your ribs up, rotate left rib back. If you want to stay here, stay here. If you want to take bird of paradise, step your left foot halfway up your mat. Pick your right heel up off the floor. Ground your whole left foot down. Come up to standing, holding on to the right leg in the bind. Wherever you're at, guys, is where you need to be. So whether you're just staying in the low lunge, working the bind, that's a great place to be. Open all the way up if that's the day for you. We're going to slowly reverse out of it. Come back into your low lunge. Hands on the floor on the inside of your right foot. So work it all the way back to start. Very nice. Left toes curl, left knee lifts, right foot steps back to meet the left. Find your plank. Inhale here. Exhale to downward facing dog. All right. Now you know what's coming. Use that wisdom. Use that experience to see what happens on the other side. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, step it forward in between your hands. Move your right foot 2 inches to the right, 2 inches up. Ground the whole foot as you turn the toes 35 degrees out. Ground the heel. Stay here. Deep bend into the left knee. Ground the left heel. Reach your left arm to the back wall. Pause. Reach your right arm to the back wall. Pause. Head of the arm bones lift. Torso parallel to the floor. Ground your right heel. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Feel the stretch in your right calf. Honor it. Stay with it. Breathe. Head of the arm bones lift. Heel ground. Inhale, sweep the arms out and then up. Warrior one. Exhale as you ground your right heel. Engage your right inner thigh. Lift it up to reach and extend up through your fingertips. Then bend deeper into your front knee. Slowly take the arms behind your low back, with or without the bind. If you're interlacing hands, put opposite thumb on top. Spin the biceps forward, broad chest. Big inhale. Exhale, humble warrior one. Bring your forehead down towards the floor on the inside of the left knee. Keep the energy in the feet. Ground the right heel. Root the left heel. Bring the chin towards the chest. Tips of the shoulders move closer together. Release the hands to the floor on the inside of your left foot and then lower your right knee down. Good. Maybe the left foot walks to the left another inch. If you're using the strap, remember all you got to do is just drape it over your low back. Good. Then drag your left arm underneath. And then just see. Can you take your left hand up off the floor? Turn the palm forward towards me, thumb up. Turn the palm down, thumb forward. Turn the palm back, thumb down. And as you bend your left elbow, take the back of your hand to your left outer hip. Then the right arm goes out to the right, palm forward, palm down, palm back. There it is. Wrap it behind you. Work on finding either the strap or the clasp of the hands. Then start working your pose. Maybe you stay here for a few more breaths. Then explore. Energy stays in the left heel, right toes curl, right knee lifts. Then spin your right foot flat to face the right wall if you're still going. You're working bird of paradise. Step your right foot halfway up your mat. Take up your left heel. Get your bearings. Ground the whole right foot down. Root the right foot. Don't think. Just come up holding on to the leg. Wherever you're at, make sure you're working with whatever you need to be working with. Slowly begin to reverse your way out into a low lunge. Hands on the mat on the inside of your left foot. All right. Right toes curl, right knee lifts. Turn your left toes out 45 degrees. Malasana, right foot steps forward, feet hip distance apart, sink your hips low. If you can take hands to prayer in front of your heart. Stay one more, big inhale. Exhale, take the hands to the floor behind you. Bring your butt to the floor and your feet out in front of you. Good. Hold your thighs from behind. Go from your sit bones towards your sacrum. Bring your legs up to 90 degrees. Spread the toes. Reach the arms forward. Now just try this. So if you send the legs up and you pull the shoulder blades back and lift the chest, it goes right into the hip flexors. You bypass your low belly. Give me a little slight rounding in the low back, a little bit of slight protraction in the shoulders. Feel a little bit more in the low belly, yeah? Okay, that's a good thing. We want that guy. Okay, now bend back into the knees. Send just the right leg up. Send the left leg straight out. Breathe 5, 4, 3, 2, left knee in, right knee down. Ready? Left leg up. Right leg straight out. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, right leg in, left leg down. Ready? Both legs up. Hold and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, bend both knees in. Then both legs out. Let your shoulder blades hover just over the floor. And now flutter to the legs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go all the way down onto your mat. Nice full body stretch. Good. Arms come up overhead. Legs are nice and long. Take your left fingertips behind your left ear. Right leg stays down. Inhale the breath. Exhale, right arm and left leg come up to meet in the center. Inhale, lower the right arm and left leg straight down. Same arm, same leg. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, bring it down. Same arm, same leg. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, bring it down. So just right arm, left leg, guys. Keep going. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right arm, left leg up and hold. Bring your right leg up about 6, 7 inches off the floor. Right leg pulse it. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold still. Remember how much you love that. Hold still. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Release. Lower down. Nice full body stretch. Ready for the other side? All right, ready? Right fingertips behind the right ear, left arm long. Big inhale. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Inhale, down. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Inhale, down. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Inhale, down. Keep it going, guys. Just left arm to right leg. Staying with it. Reaching up higher. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it up and hold. Left arm reaching up towards right leg. Pause. Low belly in. Back of the ribs down. Ready. Left leg to a hover. Left leg pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold still. Upper body up another inch. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Release. Lower down. Make it a nice full body stretch. Good. Bend your knees 90 degrees. Fingertips lightly behind your ears. Lift the shoulder blades up off the mat. The feet are up off the floor. Good. Take your right shoulder over to your left knee. Extend your right leg long and hold. Right leg pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come back to center, both knees bend. Inhale, breath. Exhale, left shoulder to right knee, left leg long. Left leg pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come back to center, breathe. Inhale here. Exhale, bicycle it out. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, 20 seconds, finish it up right here. Nineteen seconds now. Yoga seconds. 15, you're at 15. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Go right elbow to left knee, right leg long again. Take your right hand, reach it past the outside edge of your left thigh. Curl the upper body higher. Upper body reach and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to center. Inhale, breath. Exhale, left elbow over to right knee, left leg long, then reach left hand past right outer thigh. Upper body curl and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to center, lower down. Let all of that go. As you draw the knees into your chest this time, slowly rock from side to side. Good. And I want you to roll to whichever side is most appealing and calling to you. As you arrive laying on your side, the arm on the ground, take it up along the side of your body. Let your biceps serve as a pillow. Bend your knees towards your chest. Pause and breathe here. Let your top hand start to find the mat or find the floor in front of your belly. Make sure the knees are bent in. Then begin to press into the top hand, push yourself up, turn and face the front of the room, pass through a seated position. Cross one leg over the other. And then roll over the knees, come to tabletop shape. And I want you to spread your fingers nice and wide. Look at your hands. Slide your right knee outside of your right wrist, just like this. Then you take your left hand to scoot your right foot forward so your heel's kind of in line with your left frontal hip point. Walk your left leg straight back. Pull too close to the wall. As you walk your left leg straight back, stay with straight arms. Curl the left toes under. Press through the heel, bring the left knee up off the floor. Turn your left inner thigh a little higher. Press your right glute back and down. Then lower the left thigh. Then flatten the left foot. Then maybe come to elbows and forearms. Now, sometimes, a lot of times, we overwork our neck, right? We drive, we sit, we come out of alignment. So if you're trying to get your forehead to the floor and your ears are way below your shoulders, put a block down underneath your forehead. So bring the floor up to meet you. Notice how that feels different, right? Sometimes we don't notice the weight of what we're carrying until we feel the weight of its release. What if we could learn to support ourselves better in our practice and in life? You relax the neck, the jaw, the shoulders a little more. Okay, about 2 more breaths right here. And then nice and slow, begin to press into the palms of your hands, straighten out your arms. And then either stay right here in this pose, maybe just coming onto fingertips, lifting the chest, make sure that you contract the glute a little. Otherwise, you can take the quad stretch. Right hand moves to the midline. Take your left heel towards your body. Reach back with your left hand. Go for the inside of the foot. Then try to get to the top of the foot. See if you can pull the heel closer into the body. For those working in the mermaid pose, maybe slide your toes into the crease of your elbow. So your left fingertips can reach up. Good. As you release your left foot, listen close, roll onto your right glute. Slide your left knee up and in. Slide your right heel into your body. Flatten out the top of the left foot so the left toes point back. So you're in this Z pattern here. And then what I want you to do is take your left hand onto your right thigh. Inhale, right arm up. Reach up. Ground left hand on right thigh. Exhale, side stretch up and over to the left. And as you press your left hand onto your right thigh, can you rotate right ribs back a little more? Reach, 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 and breathe. Good. Inhale, come up. Right arm reaches high. Exhale, take the right hand behind you on the mat. Palm flat, fingertips point back. Ground your left hand onto your right thigh. Inhale, lift through the crown of the head, but now focus on the left thigh. Ground it down. And as the thigh grounds, the butt might lift. Rotate the hand. Let your left pelvis roll over. Let your left hip roll over your left thigh. Twist deeper if it's there. Slowly inhale, torso back to center. Now on the exhale, go carefully with this. I want you to bring your left knee up. Extend your left leg out in front of you. Bend your right knee up. Plant your right foot on the floor in front of you. Know where your strap is just in case. Okay. Move some of the meat of the seat back if you got some meat. Gives you a little bit more space. And then inhale the arms out and up. Exhale, reach forward. Right elbow on the inside of the right knee. See if you can grab the inside of the left foot with right hand. The outside of the left foot with the left hand. Pull the chest forward. See about taking your left tricep in front of your left shin. Palm forward, palm down, palm back, and then bend your right elbow. Take the back of the right hand to the outside edge of your right hip. The left arm comes out to the left. Palm down, palm back, reach back. See if you can clasp the fingers. Even if you can clasp the fingers, but if your butt's coming up, guys, use the straps. You could take the strap with you and still get into this shape. So see how I'm gonna just take the strap. I'm gonna let my right arm come in front of the right knee and let my right hand and the strap go outside of the right knee. Then one hand on each side of the strap, ground the glutes, flex the toes, round the left thigh, rotate ribs to the left. Yeah, yeah, so just a little bit more here. You got it, you got it. Let this come in front, just a little bit more in front if you're okay. And then that's it, yes. Okay, one more big inhale. Exhale, release the pose, straighten out both legs, shake them out a little bit. Okay. All right. Let's keep right leg straight out, bend your left knee in. If this is pointing up really, really high, Clark, I'm going to borrow a block. Put a block underneath the outer calf and thigh. So this will feel better. You'll be able to ground, and I promise the pose will actually feel a little bit better. Okay? Here we go. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, reach forward, grab the right foot this time. Pull the chest through. Pull deeper if you can. Yeah. Let the chest come forward any amount more. One more big inhale. And on the exhale, as you release your right foot, cross your right leg over your left, roll forward onto hands and knees, come through tabletop position. As you come to hands and knees, looking at your left wrist, slide your left knee outside of and wider than your left hip and your left wrist. Just going to slide the left knee out. Use your right hand to scoot your left heel forward. Walk your right leg straight back. Don't let it veer out to the side. And as the right leg walks back, so does the left glute. Arms are straight. Yep. Right toes curl. Right knee lifts. Turn the right inner thigh up a little higher. Notice how that kind of is a rudder. It kind of steers the hip. And as you spin your right inner thigh up, work your left glute back. Good. Then relax the right leg down. Come on to elbows and forearms. Try putting a block in front of you and bringing your forehead to the block so the neck and the head don't have so far to go. Soften the neck, the face, the jaw. Say about 3 more breaths. Then begin to press into the palms of the hands, straighten out the arms. With straight arms, bring your right hip slightly forward, draw the belly in, lift the chest, maybe stay here. You're going to take the quad stretch. Start taking left hand to the midline. Bend the right knee, reach back with your right hand, grab ankle or foot. And start moving towards the variation that you took on the other side. And as you release your right foot, plant the hands, kind of put some weight onto your left glute, roll onto the left glute. Bend your right knee up and in. Bring your left heel closer to your body. Make sure you feel comfortable. And then right hand to the left thigh. Inhale, left arm out to the left and up. Right hand grounds left thigh. Exhale, side bend up and over to the right. And as you press down with your right hand onto your left thigh, take your left rib, left shoulder back. Inhale, bring the left arm straight up. Exhale, take the left hand back, like a kickstand, palm flat, fingertips point back. Hand grounds left thigh. Right thigh, you're grounding on your own. Inhale, lift up through the crown of the head. Exhale, rotate the right hip over the right thigh. Ground the right thigh down. Turn pelvis, turn belly, turn ribs to the left. Good. Inhale, come back to center. And on the exhale, go ahead and extend your right leg. Bring the right knee in, extend your right leg straight out. Bend your left knee in, plant your left foot on the floor. Move some of the meat of the seat back. Inhale, sweep the arms out and then up. Exhale, reach forward, hinge from the hips, grab for the right foot. Make sure the left arm is on the inside of the left knee. Stay for just a few breaths. This is where you want to stay. Stay with it. Otherwise, here we go. Wrap the left tricep in front of the left shin. So you can get the back of the left hand somewhere along the left outer hip or glute. Then reach the right arm out to the right and then bend the elbow, wrap it behind your low back. So you can either clasp the fingers or grab the strap. If you don't feel like you can sit up tall, use the strap just to feel the difference. Good to explore. Some days are a little bit more open, some days it's a little bit less. And that's good information. Physical thing, right? What are we holding on to mentally that's blocking us, that's weighing us down? Rotate the ribs a little more to the right, steady the breath. Nice. Slowly release the pose. Straighten out both legs, shake them out. And then bend your right knee in, bring your right heel into your body. Last one of these. Let the right knee come out to the side. Put up the right knee if that feels better on the other side. Make sure the left heel's in line with the hip. Inhale, sweep the arms out and then up. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. And nice and slow, straighten out both legs. Torso comes up, put a little bend into the knees, arms reach straight out in front of you. And as you bend the knees, ground the heels, curve the spine, nice and slow with control, roll all the way down onto your mat. Take a nice full body stretch as you arrive, reaching the arms up overhead. If there's any asanas that you wanted to get in before we close, take a moment to go there now. Otherwise, maybe keeping the length, keeping the space. Start to shift into Shavasana, arguably the pose we need the most. Legs out wide. Arms along the side of your body, palms open to the sky. And whenever you arrive here, if you're still finishing something up, take that big invitation to relax, and that's the breath. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, gentle sigh out. Again, big inhale through the nose. Exhale, gentle sigh out. And you let everything go. Whatever you're carrying in your right hand, your right shoulder, your left hand, your left shoulder, the jaw, the neck, soften the face. Closing the eyes. Sometimes we don't notice the weight of what it is that we're carrying until we feel the weight of its release. Pose is about letting go of the old, letting it die. Putting it aside. If it's no longer serving you, it's got to go. If it's causing tension and tightness, put it down. So my final challenge to you on this amazing Wednesday morning, give yourself at least 3 more minutes here, in this pose, in this place, feeling the weight of its release. My prayer, my hope, my wish is when you leave, you feel lighter and freer.